what they do when they get into the 22. Wales had their opportunities, and they also had their entries as well. Apologies.
You celebrated a Scottish win last night?
Obviously. Have a look at this.
Yeah, so let's have a look at this. So Wales had 12 entries, so that's actually really pleasing. But red zone efficiency, so look at that second column, that's what we're going to look at. 0.83 points Wales had, Ireland with 3.4. So just for what that means is, red zone means what's the likelihood, or what's the average points you get once you get into the opposition 22. If you're like Ireland, you're getting 3.4. Anything above 3 is really good. That's good. Anything above 4 is exceptional. Scotland were 4, and that's probably why they won the game. Wales was 0.83, so it just shows it's a lack of a clinical edge. We'll see this in weeks coming now. If you're around that 3 mark, you're probably going to be in a good place to win the game. 4, almost certainly, but 0.83, that's really poor. So there's lots of good work to get into that territory, just couldn't convert when they were in there.
So what does Warren Gatland do next week? He's without Alan Wynne-Jones. He's out because of a HIA, a concussion injury. But what does he do with his team selection?
Sorry, no, I've forgotten. Sorry, I can't ignore those.
I'm giddy.
It's really interesting with Warren because in years gone by, going back 3 years when he was coach, he's always been very keen to give people a second chance. It's going to be interesting. Is he going to give the senior players a second chance against Scotland? I don't know. The youngsters come on, did well. Rhys Carey come on, did well. Tommy Reffell come on, did well. So is he going to put faith into these youngsters away at Murrayfield in form Scotland, another big game, or is he going to stick to the try and test, give him a second chance? I don't know.
Got 2 teams next week. Got Scotland on the bounce. We already touched upon round 2. But for Wales and Warren Gatland, who have been it many times, how do you think that's going to measure up as a contest?
I think Wales will be much better. I think the game was dead and buried, wasn't it? After 20-odd minutes, they were 27 points down. So they'll be better. They'll defend much better. I just, having been involved in enough of those games, that game last year, down at the Principality, after the highs of beating England at Murrayfield, to then go down there and put in one of their most disappointing performances, that will still hurt. And there'll be enough raw memories from that to understand that, yeah, Wales didn't play well this week, but they'll also come up to Murrayfield. They'll be confident, I think, coming to Murrayfield.
Quickly, who wins that one, Sam?
Scotland.
My guy. Scotland.
Well, there we go. I guess we'll find out next week. Well, France, the reigning Grand Slam champions, open up the afternoon against Italy at the Stadio Olimpico. Commentary comes from Andrew Cotter.